Hello, my name is Katie Moss and I'm doing Victorian melodrama. Parts of melodrama are believed to have started in 5th century BC and later appeared in medieval and Elizabethan drama. Victorian melodrama started in the 19th century and it was influenced by 18th century sentimental drama in European countries, France and Germany. They were influenced by sentimental drama because it involved music and action, which are two very important parts of melodrama. I got this from thedramateacher.com. Characteristics of Victorian melodrama is music, because it enhances the characters, it increases emotion, it helps with the story, and it's a very key part of Victorian melodrama. Another important part of Victorian melodrama is action, because it's very physical. There's a lot of fight scenes, a lot of good versus evil, and it's very important to establish a good action sequence to keep people interested. Key stock characters are the characters of melodrama. It's the hero who is always very tough, very big. He fights for the people. He's courageous. He's very brave. He always beats the villain. He's always the one who ends up being number one. He is the most important person, and people would argue, because he is the one who starts the story and ends it, because he is always the one who wins in the end. Next is the heroine. She's always very beautiful, very kind. She's always seen as the stereotypical damsel in distress. She always needs the hero to come save her after the villain does something to her. And she's never really her own person. She always has the hero come and save her. Another very important character is the villain, because he's the reason for the story, because if it wasn't for the villain, then the hero would have no one to fight. So the villain, he's always the enemy of the hero. He always tries to kidnap the heroine, so it could lure the hero into his midst, and he always ends up losing. The villain's accomplice is always the comic relief. He's always very stupid. He's always getting in the way. And the servant is always helps the hero, but he's just like the villain's accomplice. He's just comic relief. He'll have moments where he's important, but then in the overall story, he's not really anything compared to the hero. I got that from pedia.com. My physical convention is fight scenes. I'm using the Dog of Martargrift, and I'm using the fight scene where the murderer of a character fights the dog, because the dog, I would argue, is the hero of the story. And so I will be doing that fight scene, because I feel like it's a very good example of hero versus villain.